Hello, hi, welcome back to Success Automation. This is the continuous series about the JavaScript for the automation engineer. In today's topic, I am going to discuss about the classes and objects. So classes and objects are very important topic when you work in the um, real-time projects. So I just go to the concept which I am going to discuss today. So today I am going to discuss how to declare the class, how to declare the methods, how to call the classes by using objects, and how to declare the methods with parameter and how to call. So these are the things I am going to discuss. So quickly I'll move to JavaScript. So whenever you want to work JavaScript, go to Google and type JavaScript compiler. Now you will come to this. When you click this, you will come to this page. So remove this, just Control A, click here the left side section, Control A and del. Now when you want to work with the classes, you have to give the class as a reservoir. After the class, you need to give the space here, and you can give any name. So for example, person is a class name, person, this one. Okay, and you need to give the flower bucket. So this is how you can declare the class. Now, so remember this class is all small letters. Some people will do capital letter here, first letter they'll give capital letter. No, it won't accept, because you need to give the API what they have defined. So you need to give the small letter as a class, and whenever you give the proper reservoir, it will display as a blue color. And person is a class name. It's just a name of a class. You can give anything. So I just want to give very simple thing. So there is a display. I want to write one display method. This is, they will call function in the JavaScript. This is function, or in Java it is called as method. Okay, method and function both are same. In JavaScript they will call as a function, in Java they will call method. So method is like, it's just a last class in the last video I I discussed about the method or function. When you define the method in a class, you no need to give function keyword. You don't need to give here. So if you give this, so it will give the error. So don't give the function keyword when you are declaring the function inside a class. Make sure that one. Now this is a simple method. I want to write console.log, and my first function or method. So I'm just printing my first function or method inside a method. This is the method or function. Now you declare one class, and inside that there is one method, and inside that method I just put the console, make it very simple. Now I want to call this method. Whenever you want to call a method from the class, you need to define that, you need to declare that object. Object is very important. Obj equal to new object. So here in JavaScript, in Java we generally we give like this. We'll give the class name, object, any object name, new, and we'll give person, the class name. Here in JavaScript, you no need to give the class name at the beginning. So this is the object. you can create any object, one anything you can give. So this is the object. I just created the object. So by using this object, you have to call the method display. So make sure this flower bracket is closed here, because this flower bracket belong to this method and this flower bracket belong to this class. So just make it like this, and end of class. This is end of function or method. Function end of. So like this you need to declare the class. So here what I did is I given the reservoir class and the class name and this flower bracket, ending flower bracket. And once I declare the class, define the class. Define means if some method you put inside the method, inside a class, that is called defining a class. Now I just created this object. So don't give like this, just give one space here. Even don't give like this, you just give one space after equal, and you should give the space after new. These are the very basic things who are very new to the programming. So I just, by using this object, I'm calling this method. So this is declaration of method and this is calling of method. Whenever you go with a class as an object, that is nothing but object oriented programming. That means you need to create the object, then only you can call this method. Otherwise you cannot call. For example, I want to call directly like this. You cannot call this. When you work without a classes, when you are not using any classes, then directly function you can call. But when you are working the object oriented programming, you need to create the object. With that object only you have to call. See, I've just my first function or method. This is what I have put inside a method. And once you declare, once you define the method, you can call multiple times. See, again I will call my first function. You can call any number of times. So this is nothing but a reusable method, reusable function, reusable method. So this is nothing but a, we are reusing this function multiple times. Any number of times you can call. So this is the very basics of the classes. So now I will give inside this function. I'll remove this one. Display name. This is function with the argument. This name is nothing but an argument or parameter. They will call parameter or argument. They'll call parameter generally in the JavaScript or arguments in the normal programming language. So this name is an argument. Name is an argument. Whenever you give the argument inside the function, when you are calling the function, here. So this function or method has one parameter. You need to pass the value. How we can pass? We can pass like this. Name Imtiaz. Now I want to name of the person dash 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 and dash 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 comma name. So these parameter value I am passing here. If you see here, while calling the function, I am giving the value. If you give the value in the quotes, that means this name will convert into string. So that name I am displaying here. Whatever you give inside these quotes, same thing will print, and name of the whatever the name, the value which contains in this variable name, it will display here. So if you see here, now it displayed the name of person and whatever value I pass here. Now instead of string, I want to pass something 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. Now it will print 1 2 3 4 5 because what value you pass here, it will convert that variable into that. If you pass in a quotes, it will convert into string. If you pass normal numbers, integer numbers, then this variable take it as a number. So you can pass anything. For example, I want to pass true here. So even it is taking true because we did not define the data type here. So we just given the argument. Argument may be integer, string, boolean, whatever you give, it will take. For example, I want to pass decimal number. See here, 10 comma 5. It will take the value and print here. That means this argument does not have the data type. Data type means we are not defined that it should be a string or is it an integer or is it a boolean or decimal number. We just given the parameter. So that parameter, it may store, it will take any value. So like this you can declare the method and you can give the parameter. For example, I given one parameter name comma uh, name and address or country. CYUNTRY. Now this display method have two arguments now, two parameters, 1 and 2. Now you need to pass the two values now. Name Imtiaz, comma country India. Now I print the name here. Similarly, belong to country variable. This variable I want to print here. Now this method or function has two arguments, two parameters, name and country. So now I pass two values here. First is Imtiaz, second is which country, India. Now I can declare one more argument here. Something whatever. Name, country. For example, age. So now age, I have given three arguments now. Name, country, age. Now I want to pass something here, 40. Now the first two arguments, this Imtiaz will go to name, India will go to this country variable, and age will assign to the age here. So now I want to print this age. Person age. Now it printed the age here. So now I call first person. Same method I'll call another time. I'll call something Virat. Okay, India, and age is 35 for example. Now it prints the two records. First it printed this one. Second it printed the second record because I'm calling the same method again with the different values. You can call any number of times. Now I want to give something Rahul. Okay, 35 or something 20. Now first it printed the first record, second it printed the second record, and third it printed this third record. How many times you call, those many times it will display all the values. That means this code is reusable. You define one time and you can reuse multiple times. This is the advantage of using methods. Declare one time method and you can call same method with different values like this. For example, I just want to put something. I want to put like this dash 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 so that it displays some, it will make it clear. So when you are using classes without, when you want to learn the classes, then you need to do like this. When you want to use the classes in your automation, then you need to use different thing. Export like this. I'll show you. Uh, the syntax is different here. The export. When you work with the, when you work with, when you work with the automation, you need to do like this. You need to like this. You need to put export here. When you are using in the playwright, you need to create the component. So whenever you are working in the classes with playwright, you need to put the export here. Otherwise it won't work. So now just learn this. We'll see later. So like this, you can call the method with different values. This is the advantage of using the methods. Define one time and call multiple times. Now I'll give another example here. Add method a comma b, a comma b. Now console.log a plus b. Now this add method adding two variables. When I call this, I'll pass 10 comma 20. What happened? Acha, I put export 30. Same method and call 100 and 200. So first time it, when I pass 10 comma 20, it added the two values and printed. Same time again I'm calling the same function. I'm passing the different value 100 and 200. Now displaying 300. Now I want to give some message a plus b. dash 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 I want to give comma. Like this, you can declare one method and you can give the argument. That argument you can pass the values like this. You can call multiple times. So here I'll give 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Like this, you can work with the classes. This is the first video I'm just releasing on the classes. The going forward, I'm going to give the more examples with constructor with arguments and different things. So this is all about today's video. Thank you. Thanks for watching. So the whatever the topic which I discussed today, declare function, how to call the function, how to call methods in class with object, how to declare method with parameter, how to, these are the four things I thought of discussing today. Hope you understood. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please subscribe my channel and share your friends these videos, JavaScript videos. This will be very useful. Thank you. Have a great day.